In the future, a decade of infrastructure, innovation, and national impact marks 10 years of the Mega Project Nigeria platform. This year's edition features more than 35 exhibitors from different countries showcasing solutions across infrastructure development, smart cities, water management, and other areas of the built environment. Sunday Binibo, TVC News, Lagos.
Staying with infrastructure, the infrastructure gap in Nigeria is putting pressure on efforts to achieve sustainable economic growth and climate resilience. With government resources limited, attention is now shifting to institutional investors, including pension funds, insurers, and assets managers, to provide long-term capital for viable infrastructure projects. Abimbola Akintaju has the report.
Nigeria needs significant investment in infrastructure to support growth, but financing remains a major challenge. According to the Africa Finance Corporation, Africa holds more than $4 trillion in domestic resources, including long-term institutional capital. Yet, much of this remains invested in low-risk instruments rather than productive sectors such as infrastructure.
Do a lot of de-risking of infrastructure opportunities, and de-risking means a lot of sponsors, advisors, credit enhancers coming together and coming together to propose solutions to reduce the risk in these infrastructure projects, so that these projects are seen as investable and more attractive to the investors.
We all are aware that there has been a deficit, in the infrastructure in Africa, and the fund is set to ensure that this deficit is bridged and we create an impact in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole, to get institutional investors to invest in the fund. The whole essence of the fund is to increase the infrastructure development in Africa, including Nigeria.
Stakeholders are seeking to channel more institutional capital into a new climate-resilient infrastructure fund. The fund will support renewable energy, transport, digital infrastructure, and industrial projects with climate resilience built into project design.
In terms of Nigeria, we lose money through inundation on our roads. So traffic is slower because roads are flooded. Roads are generally wear out faster due to flooding. Also, the rising temperature will also make roads wear out faster. It's really, really important because 40% of the cost of any product is transport cost. So as this fund invests in resilient transport infrastructure, over time, Nigerians will benefit from lower cost of transportation.
For Nigeria, the goal is to unlock long-term institutional capital for commercially viable infrastructure and support sustainable, climate-resilient economic growth.
Crude oil prices fell further today after settling down more than 2% in the previous